In a landmark agreement reached at APFST 2017, Asia and the Pacific became the first region to adopt a roadmap to implement the 2030 Agenda. The roadmap focuses on 6 regional priorities: climate change, energy, disaster risk reduction and resilience, management of natural resources, connectivity, and leaving no one behind. The regional roadmap has enabled ESCAP member states to chart a course for delivering inclusive and sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific. The success of member countries to transition to sustainable development will define the global progress on the Sustainable Development Goals.
One of the curriculum is regarding about the climate change. So from especially in the elementary school, so we call Adiwiyata. Adiwiyata is a kind of activities for the student to be comply with the environment, especially for the climate change. For example, plant a tree in the school area, in the school garden.
We have 250,000 villages in the country. So the target was to provide electricity to 100% of them by 2022. And through grid expansion and DISCOMs. The DISCOMs within the state governments were financially stressed. So through 2 programs of strengthening the institutions and strengthening the DISCOMs, and through grid intensification and extension, just 1,307 villages remain as of today from the 250,000 villages which do not have electricity. So you can understand the scale of performance in the last 3 years.
In Pura district, the government has established a system where the people get the early warning system, like the farmers community, the people who are engaged with the agriculture sector. So in this way, they are having a prior information about what would be the precipitation rate in the coming monsoon season particularly. And because after 2010 flood were enormous in Pakistan, and the flood protection warning system has been established. So in this way, the resilience of the community has been increasing day by day, and they are getting more aware what would be the severe consequences if we don't adapt.
Kazakhstan is committed to the protection of natural environment as part of its work to achieving CGG. And Kazakhstan currently has 10 sites designated as wetland of international importance, so-called Ramsar site, with surface area of more than 3.1 million hectares. Since the initiative began in 2003, more than 1.6 million hectares have become nationally protected areas. Illegal fishing has decreased by 45%, and 2 nature reserves have become the first in Central Asia on the UNESCO World Heritage List.
China has established its national plan for internet access for the whole country. There are 2,100 villages of internet markets, and there are more than 490,000 internet stores all over China. So this internet store from the countryside promoted their agricultural products, handicrafts to the outside of China, and it's very successful.
Today, I am pleased to announce that as a result of our free education program, 1 million new children are in school. And of the 1 million new children, more than 50% of them are girls in classroom today. And we know education, for us, a big strategy lies in education. We're giving free education, we're embracing our children into our educational system. And then from there we are running programs like Women in Business, Women in Politics. Our government has gone in a big way to promote education as a tool to empower girls and empower our women in PNG in general, but more importantly, because we are heavily rural-based, hopefully we can lift our rural women and children in the process.
The Secretariat, together with other agencies, funds and programs of the UN and partners in the region, will continue to strengthen implementation through capacity building, access to normative work and technical cooperation. ESCAP and its member states will track the progress made on the regional roadmap on an annual basis at the Asia-Pacific Forum for Sustainable Development.